What's up, world? Did you know that the future is now? Transportation is changing forever. Trucks are never going to be the same. In fact, what we're about to tell you might just be some of the most groundbreaking historical information that you'll ever hear. I'm Heavy D, and as you may know, it's safe to say I know a thing or two about trucks, which is why when my longtime friend, founder and executive chairman of Nikola Motor Company, Trevor Milton, approached me and said, "Hey, Heavy D, let's build the world's best pickup truck," you can imagine I was a tad skeptical. But now, my eyes have been opened. I've seen the technology, I've seen the process, and I can tell you right now that what he says about this being a different animal is a total understatement.
I'm Trevor Milton. I'm the founder and executive chairman of Nikola Motor Company. We pioneered the electric semi-truck, and now we're pioneering the most advanced electric pickup truck the world has ever seen. This is truly a different animal.
That animal is the Nikola Badger.
The Nikola Badger is unlike any truck in existence, and I can't wait to have you part of the story from beginning to end.
Let me be the first to tell you that this man is not exaggerating. You see, when he came to me and said that we were going to make the customers part of the build experience, he meant it. I had no idea how this was going to happen because you got to understand, every vehicle manufacturer ever leading up to this point has not allowed this. They don't let you as the customer come back and say, "I like this, I like that, change this, change that." So that's why the Nikola Badger is a whole different ballgame.
You're right, Heavy D. We wanted the customer's DNA through our entire truck, not just the interior, but the exterior. Take, for example, how do you sit in a truck? What materials do you want? Where are you going to put your phone? Is the area for your phone too big or too small? All these are things that customers want, and the problem is right now, when engineers sit in a truck, they get 5 or 10 minutes in it. When a customer owns a truck, he gets 5 or 10 years with it. So I wanted to bring the DNA of all the customers into this truck, and who better than you guys to help get that following, that social media following, behind the curtain to build the DNA of the Badger.
A truck for the people, by the people.
No doubt for that, no doubt.
The Badger journey starts now. We're going to pull back the curtains and show you everything we've got, from the layout to the build and everything in between. This is a journey that we're all going on together. And the best part is, you can now reserve one of these Badger trucks for yourself. So whether you're after a work truck, a hauler, a tow rig, a daily driver, or hell, even supercar performance, the Badger is all of those things, and it's designed for everyone.
It was designed to be a supercar, but yet a work truck. A truck that could go 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. A truck that could power your entire home. These are just a few of the features of the truck, but ultimately we wanted something that the masses would get behind, that everyone would love. No matter who you are, what lifestyle you live, the Nikola Badger is truly for you.
If you're anything like me, when you think trucks, you think diesel power. Because up until now, diesel fuel has been the benchmark. Power, torque, fuel economy, and engine life. Up until today, nothing could compete. But that's all about to change.
And that's one reason why Nikola Motor Company offers both battery electric and fuel cell, because they actually don't really compete. They complement. That's one of the most exciting things. I mean, to be able to win over a skeptic like Heavy D with the Diesel brothers, that's a tough achievement.
Up until now, diesel was the only option when it came to heavy towing. No other electric battery-powered vehicle could even come close.
For the first time, a zero-emission platform can actually outperform, outrange, out-efficient a diesel platform. I think that's the most exciting thing about this entire program.
Let me explain to you why this is a big deal and why I tell you that we built a truck for everyone. Maybe you don't need the constant duty cycle of a hydrogen battery electric truck. Maybe you just want a battery-powered truck to daily drive, go get groceries, drive around town. We built a battery option just for you. But if you need a truck that has a longer duty cycle to pull those steeper hills with bigger loads, that's why you have the hydrogen fuel cell option. The hydrogen fuel cell complements the battery in every way, but guess what? If you don't need it, your truck runs just fine without it.
The battery gives you great performance up to about 300 miles, and the fuel cell gives you great performance up to about 600 miles. The idea is if you're only driving around town, you really only need the battery. But if you're gonna start pulling loads or going cross country or going in areas where you may not have the ability to charge, the fuel cell is the only way to go.
So what are we saying? We've got power, we've got range, We've got economy, we've got efficiency, and we've got options for everyone. Look, talk is cheap. We can sit here and tell you about all these great ideas all day long, but specs, well, they don't lie. That's why the Badger has a very impressive list of features and capabilities that nobody else has. Just for fun, let's compare one of the most popular trucks on the market, the Ford Raptor, to the Nikola Badger. Hey Trevor, I'm the Raptor. I got 450 horsepower.
I got 906 with the Nikola Badger.
Okay, well, I've got 510 foot-pounds of torque.
I got 980 foot-pounds of torque, double again.
Okay, well, as the Raptor, I've got an approach angle of 25.5 degrees.
The Nikola Badger's got an approach angle of 35 degrees, and not only that, we can take up to 48 inches of water without affecting anything in the truck.
As you can see, these are not apples to apples. The Nikola Badger is a whole new animal in a league of its own.
It really is. That's why we named it after the animal, the Badger, the most fierce animal in the animal kingdom. It's one reason why we use the hashtag BadgerFierce.
Look, it is no secret that this truck is highly impressive, but why don't we just take a closer look at what makes this truck really fierce? Powertrain options are fuel cell electric and battery electric. Drivetrain, quad motor independent all-wheel drive. 0 to 60 miles an hour in just 2.9 seconds. Total range with fuel cell, 600 miles. Battery only range, 300 miles. Towing capacity, 8,000 pounds. Peak horsepower, 906. Continuous horsepower, 455. Peak torque, 980 foot-pounds. Fuel cell, 120 kilowatts. Hydrogen, 8 kilogram tank. Export power, 15 kilowatts. Seats, 5. Ground clearance, 16 inches. Width, 85 inches. Length, 232 inches. Height, 72.8 inches. Approach angle, 35 degrees. Departure angle, 32 degrees. Water fording, 48 inches.
The Nikola Badger comes in two different options, both fully loaded. One is the battery electric version that starts at about 60, and the other one's the hydrogen fuel cell version, which starts at about 90.
It's impressive. It is. I don't know what else to say.
For some of you, speccing the vehicle is the most exciting part of it. And that's one of my favorite features is the power export. 15 kilowatts of power available to you inside and outside of the vehicle at either 110 or 220 volts.
All right, hold on. Let me just stop you real quick. 15 kilowatts of power. That's more than like a standard solar system on someone's home. This truck is like your own portable generator. You take it to the job site, you drive it there, you plug in all your tools, you power your equipment, and you drive home, all on the same power source.
We have 12 volt connectors throughout the vehicle. Inside and outside, we've pre-wired these connectors to allow you the optimal flexibility for the vehicle. That means for the camper shell on the back, or LED lights on the front, or the winches down below. And they're listed with exactly how much current output that they can give. This gives the user the ultimate flexibility.
This means you no longer have to go to the factory wiring harness, cut it apart, splice in your light or whatever your accessory is, and then go cut a hole in your dash and put a switch in there. Those days are long gone. You've got a button already pre-programmed on your big touch screen. Bam. You want to name that your lights? Name it your lights. You want to make it a coffee maker? Make it a coffee maker. We don't care. We've designed this so that you can make it fit you.
We have aircraft interior mounting systems. Some of you may not know, but I'm a pilot as well. I love to fly. One of the cool things that airplanes have is they have these track mounting systems inside that allow you to mount cargo, seats, or whatever else you want, including accessories. And because of that, I wanted that DNA in our truck.
By integrating aerospace technologies into the Nikola Badger, we now have an extremely strong, lightweight, modular design that allows you to put any accessories, any components, any storage. Literally, the possibilities are endless. All you got to do is click it in the system and go.
We also did that too to help prevent people from damaging the vehicle. So now you have mounting racks up on top of the bed, inside the bed, on top of the roof, on the front of the vehicle, and essentially everywhere that's important, you can now mount to without wrecking the vehicle.
There's no need to take a drill or a hacksaw or any other sharp tool for that matter to your brand new Nikola Badger, because we already put it there for you.
One of the funnest parts now is you get to track your Badger. This allows you to go behind the scenes, behind the curtains, and over the next few months, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be leaking a few videos that don't give everything away, but give you a lot of really fun content to follow. You get to see how the truck was designed. You get to see how the interior was designed, and we're putting it all together for you guys.
Over the next 18 months, my sole purpose in life will be to break the Badger. Why? So we can find the weak links and weed them out. So that when we deliver trucks to you in 2022, they're ready to go and we've sorted out all of the issues.
After Nikola World, we're going to start running the Nikola Badger testing all over America. This allows us to get a lot of content, a lot of user experiences, a lot of ride and drives, and a lot of feedback prior to the final delivery dates in 2022. Soon you'll be seeing thousands of Badgers all over the road, and I couldn't be more excited to hand deliver a lot of them.
Allow me to remind you that you are on this journey with us. We're on this ride together. And as we prove this truck and build this truck and make it the best truck ever built, you're gonna be right alongside us, showing us what you like and what you don't like.
Nikola World is an annual event that Nikola holds. It allows us to showcase the latest technologies, the latest trucks, and bring the consumers into the story. This is why we created it. It's also why we do it at our own location. This brings everyone in, allows everyone to be part of it, and it allows access from the consumer directly to the executive team, and that's what makes Nikola so special.
Here's where things get exciting. In December of this year, we're gonna give you a chance to see the Nikola Badger in person.
December 3rd, 4th, and 5th is when Nikola World goes down. December 3rd is our pre-party. You're not gonna wanna miss that. December 4th is the unveiling and the concert. That's when the world gets to see the Badger for the very first time. And December 5th is the public day and ride and drive. This is when we're gonna do some fun stuff with these trucks, and most likely, even though Heavy D is gonna try to help us prevent these trucks from breaking, we're probably gonna break one. Why? We're gonna do some fun side-by-side comparisons, and the goal here is to show you how real that truck is.
Now let me explain to you why you should reserve one of these Nikola Badgers right now. A, you'll get to see the Nikola Badger in person at Nikola World in December of this year. B, you will have a chance to win a Nikola Badger. All reservation holders automatically get entries to win one of the very first Badgers off the assembly line. And C, you get to hang out with this guy and that guy. And we will literally be bumping shoulders, hanging out, talking trucks, and preparing to change the world with this insanely cool vehicle.
And Nikola's gonna change the truck game forever, and I want you part of it.
Your input, your questions, and your hand in this history-making build. We're gonna put in the hard work to build the best possible truck for you. Now here's what we ask of you. Give us your feedback, ask us questions, tell us what you like and tell us what you don't like.
Unlike some other companies, we don't use your deposit money to actually develop our vehicles. We're gonna set that money aside in an account, never touch it, and allow that money to be completely secure for you. You can cancel all the way up until the date that your truck begins the assembly process.
Let me recap. This truck is fast. This truck is powerful. This truck is sexy, and we're giving you a chance to win one. Go to nikolamotor.com and reserve your Badger today.